It was my daughter's wedding day. The guests were smiling. The groom had just walked in. And then, everything stopped. Standing next to the groom, in the seat marked father of the groom, was the man I hadn't seen in 20 years. My ex-husband. And in that moment, I realized I was losing everything all over again. I grew up in small-town Texas, married young, like most girls did back then. I met Bill at the county fair. Tall, charming, made me laugh so hard I forgot I was poor. We married fast, rented a trailer, worked hard. He took shifts at the oil rig. I cleaned homes, made pies on weekends. We had a baby girl, Sarah. She was the light of my life. But around the time I got pregnant again, Bill changed. Late nights, new cologne, secretive phone calls. He'd shower before coming home, claimed he was just working overtime. He started picking fights, over dinner, over bills, over the smallest things. He accused me of being too clingy or always tired. I was pregnant, working full days and still making dinner for him. One night I collapsed, bleeding, rushed to the hospital.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. You lost the baby.
When I woke up from surgery, he wasn't there.
Honey, I saw Bill last weekend. He was at that bar in Waco, with some blonde thing hanging off his arm.
I went home. His clothes were gone, our savings too. And on the kitchen table, one scrap of a note.
I'm not cut out for this life. Don't hate me.
He left, just like that. I was 28, single mother, no support, no insurance. Just me and Sarah and a mountain of bills. Neighbors talked, folks whispered at church. But I kept my chin up. I had to. For Sarah. I remember one night, I sat on the porch steps, rocking her to sleep, humming Patsy Cline. Tears running down my face. That was rock bottom. And yet, the next morning, I went to work. Because that's what Texas women do. We don't fall apart, we work harder. I remember Sarah asking me once, Mama, do daddies always leave? And I told her, not the good ones, honey, not the good ones. But I couldn't promise her one. All I could promise was I'd never leave. I worked 3 jobs, waitressed at Luby's, cleaned at the Baptist church, took in laundry at night. Sarah was the only reason I kept going. She'd sit on the diner counter coloring while I took orders.
Mama, when I grow up, I'm gonna buy you a big house with a porch swing.
She didn't know I had $10 to my name. But hearing that made me believe in something again. We didn't have much, but we had each other. When Sarah was 8, she made me a birthday card with glitter glue and dried beans. I still have it, tucked in my Bible. I used to tape her school drawings on the refrigerator, even when they were just stick figures and scribbles. By the time she hit high school, she was top of her class, captain of the debate team, and working weekends at the local bookstore. She got into Austin on a scholarship, first in our family to go to college. We went to Walmart to buy her dorm bedding, pink and gray. I cried in the parking lot. She called me every Sunday, told me about classes, boys, how she missed my cornbread. Then came Caleb, sweet, well-mannered, helped her study biology. His folks seemed decent. He even came to our house one Thanksgiving, helped me fix a leaky pipe under the sink. I liked him. He called me ma'am and always offered to carry the groceries. He was kind, respectful, exactly the kind of boy I prayed my daughter would find. When they got engaged, I cried for a whole week, happy tears. Finally, my baby was gonna have the life I never could. She picked out a white dress with lace sleeves. Looked just like my mama's dress. And when she tried it on, she twirled and asked, Mama, do I look like you did on your wedding day? I smiled, but my heart ached. 2 weeks before the wedding, they set up a family dinner. Just the parents and the couple. Casual, friendly. I put on my Sunday dress, practiced my smile in the mirror, even wore lipstick for the first time in years. We arrived at the little bistro in downtown Austin. Table by the window, soft jazz in the background. And then, he walked in. Bill, my ex-husband.
Mama, are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost.
He didn't even flinch, just smiled, held out his hand.
Well, I'll be damned. You're still beautiful, Annie.
My knees nearly gave out, but I didn't let him see me break. Over dinner, he laughed like nothing had happened. Talked about his company in Dallas, his wife who'd passed, his son Caleb. Yes, the groom, my daughter's fiancé. I stabbed my steak so hard I nearly broke the plate.
Small world, huh? Life's funny like that.
Funny? No, cruel. After dinner, I went to the bathroom and cried. Washed my face, reapplied lipstick with trembling hands. In the mirror, I saw a woman I barely recognized, but I refused to be broken again. That night, I couldn't sleep. I pulled out Sarah's birth certificate, Caleb's profile from the wedding website. He was born the same year I lost my baby, barely 6 weeks apart. Was Bill already cheating then? Had he left me to raise another woman's child? And now, our children were marrying each other. I called Linda.
Annie, honey, that boy Caleb, he looks just like Bill at that age.
I felt sick. I threw up in the kitchen sink, sat on the floor for hours. I looked through old photo albums, compared faces, time frames, mida. The truth was written all over them. I tried to tell Sarah, but she thought I was jealous.
Mama, you always said to forgive, to move on. Why now? Why are you making this about you?
I wanted to scream, but I didn't. I just held her face in my hands. You have no idea what I gave up for you. She pulled away. Her eyes weren't angry, just disappointed. That hurt worse. That night, I stayed up writing. 10 pages of memories, of blood, of love, of betrayal. I put it in an envelope and left it in her wedding box. The next morning, I packed a bag. Didn't go to the ceremony. Didn't pick up the phone. Just drove. Ended up at my sister's ranch near Lubbock. I spent days feeding chickens and braiding my niece's hair, trying to remember who I was before Bill, before betrayal. I watched the sun rise with coffee on the porch. I cried over photographs I never thought I'd reopen. Weeks passed. No word. Then one day, a letter.
Mama, I got your note. I cried all night, and I hate that I didn't see it sooner. But I needed to find out on my own. I love you. Thank you.
She didn't annul the marriage, but she understood. That's more than I could ask for. Sometimes the truth don't change what people do, but it helps them sleep at night. We met for coffee months later. She held my hand. Didn't say sorry, didn't need to. I saw it in her eyes. She's pregnant now. Told me she'll name the baby Annie. And Caleb? He's trying. He shows up. He listens. That's more than I ever got from Bill. I'm back home now. Small porch, old swing, cup of sweet tea. I think of Bill sometime, but I don't hate him. He gave me Sarah, and that's more than most women get from a man like him. And Sarah? She sends me postcards from Austin every month. She always signs them.
Love you, Mama. Come visit soon.
One day I might, but for now, this porch swing's all the peace I need. And maybe that's enough.